Hello, Princess on a Pillow here. I am here to do a review / recap with my opinion on Love After Lockup. This is part 2, season 5, episode 31. It's titled, Do I Smell Like Jail? Let's get started. Alright, first couple is Shantae and True. This is the old couple. Shantae is 35 years old. She's a restaurant manager from Missouri. Troy is 31 years old. He is incarcerated for robbery. He got 13 years. Their backstory is Shantae's stepbrother was in jail with True, and he introduced her to True. Shantae moved from Kansas to Missouri to be closer to True, but they never met in person. True only dates white ladies. This is his first time dating a black lady. True gets out in 4 days. Shantae said that they have been engaged for a year and 9 months. True said he loves Shantae and he dumped all his females because he wants to be with Shantae. Next, Shantae goes to the prison to pick up True. His sister is also there with her kids. True comes out with a big old box. Shantae walked up to him and they hugged and kissed. True claimed that he liked what he sees in Shantae. True said growing up in Chicago, there was a lot of crime and he was out in the streets a lot. He said he never knew his father and he blames not knowing his father for the reason he got in trouble. I disagree. There are lots of people who grew up without their father, who don't know their father, and they did not become criminals. Okay? He said he has a problem with authority. He said he does not like being told what to do. So imagine if we didn't have laws. People would just run amok, right? Is that the world we want to live in? No. True, grow up. True gave us a list of his criminal history starting when he was 13 years old. I'm not interested. True is a child with no purpose in life. And he'll be back in jail. He'll be back in jail because he has a problem with authority. True said Shantae was loyal to him while he was in prison, and she did more for him than anybody. So True is following the money. She's the only one that bought him this, bought him that, sent him money, did this, that, and everything else. So because she loyally sent him money on a regular, he decides to stick with her. So he's just following the money. She buys him anything he wants. That's why he's sticking with her. Next up, Letitia and Keith, another old couple. I can barely remember them. Letitia is 37. She's 37 years old. She's an accountant from Iowa. Keith is 36. He's in for drug distribution. He's in for 10 years. Letitia has 2 daughters. She owns her own business. She does taxes. So Keith and Letitia claim they are married. I, for some reason, don't believe them. I'm just not sure if they're married. Keith called Letitia and told her that he is coming home sooner than they thought. Letitia said she met Keith through a friend who was already dating an inmate that was locked up with Keith. Letitia said her and Keith had been together for over 4 years and married for a little over 2 years. Letitia claimed that they got married by proxy over the phone. Is that legal? Is that recognized as being married? I don't know. Letitia had spent 15 last time she was on. This is love. That's love during lockup. This is love after lockup. She was on love during lockup. She spent $15,000 of Keith's money on an engagement ring, and he was pissed. And now that he's getting out, she wants to buy him a ring. Letitia said that between her and Keith, they have a family of 7. That means she has 2, he has 3, which is 5, and them 2 make 7. That's what I'm thinking. I don't think they have 7 kids in between them. She said they have a family of 7. So I'm thinking he has 3 kids, she has 2, and the 2 of them make 7. Letitia told Keith's aunt that Keith is coming home early and she's excited. Letitia let us know that her teenage daughter does not have a relationship with Keith because she feels like Keith is a stranger, which he is. She don't know that man. Letitia told her daughters that Keith will be coming home soon and her little daughter is happy, but the teenage daughter is not. And I don't blame her. He's a stranger. He's a strange man. And he's coming to live in her house. I wouldn't want that. He called and talked to the little daughter, but Letitia had to force the teenage daughter to tell Keith congratulations for coming home early. The teenage daughter would rather Keith live somewhere else until she gets to know him, which I agree with. The younger daughter, she is crying because she wants Keith to come home right away, and she calls him daddy. He's a stranger. He's a criminal. Next up, we have Hope and... This is last but not least? Yeah, that's it. Last but not least, we have Hope and Arthur. Hope is 27 years old. She's a truck driver from Dallas, Texas. Arthur is 29. He's in for theft and evading arrest. He got 4 years. Arthur gets out in one day and he has a triangle on his forehead. I have no clue what that's about. Hope said she met Arthur 6 years ago. She met him 6 years ago. Then he got locked up for stealing a car and evading arrest. But she met him when he was already locked up. Before this arrest, he was locked up for something else, and that's when she met him. A friend of hers was dating an inmate that was locked up with Arthur, and that's how she met Arthur. So they're talking dirty to each other on the phone, and they said they are totally in love with each other. Arthur plans on marrying her and giving her a big wedding. I don't know where he's going to get the money from, but that's what he plans on doing. Next, it's the day of Arthur's release, and Hope is running late. And she is nervous. She said Arthur is like a stranger. They have only spent 2 months together in the free world. And he was supervised. She said he was supervised because he was living in a halfway house at the time that they were dating. And they only saw each other an hour a day. And now he is going to be moving in with her. So he's really a stranger to her. This is going to be a damn disaster. She's supposed to go pick him up, and she's late picking him up. I think the correctional officer called her and asked her, "Where are you? You know, we're over here waiting on you." And she lied and told the correctional officer that she was on her way, and she wasn't on her way. She hadn't even left the house yet. I can't understand someone who is late. Especially when they're being lackadaisy about it. She's not even hurrying or rushing around trying to hurry up to get to, go pick him up. She's just lackadaisying around. We then see Arthur's mother at the prison waiting for Hope to meet her at the prison. She said Hope is the only one that can get Arthur released. I guess Arthur put her name down as the one that's going to sign his release because the mother lives in Vegas. But the mother flew all the way from Vegas to come for his release. She's ratchet for being late. The man has been in prison for how many years? I forgot how many years I said. And she's late to pick him up. I'd be pissed if I was him. I can't abide by that. Somebody's being late. She knew what time to pick him up, and she's just at her house being lackadaisy. So Hope pulled up in her work truck and is shocked to see Arthur's mother. So the mother had words with her because she's late. And I don't blame the mother. It's unacceptable to be picking up someone from jail late. Why would you do that? Hope told the mother that she was late because she had to get cute. I'm sorry. I don't like to talk bad about people's appearance, but she looks like Miss Piggy. She has the pink hair and she squeezed her body into this tight outfit. The mother and Hope, they started arguing back and forth. Excuse me. They start arguing back and forth. And Hope is being very disrespectful to the mother. Hope let us know that the first time Arthur was locked up, they agreed that she could have sex with other men. Well, to think about it, I think about it this way. They're not married. And why should she put her needs on hold because he decided to commit a crime and go to jail? He decided to commit a crime. When he could have committed a crime, he can either get caught or not get caught. He committed a crime, got caught, went to jail. What's she supposed to do? Put herself on hold for him? They're not married, so hey, I don't see a problem with that. I'm pretty sure if the roles were reversed, he would do the same thing. The mother told Hope that she wants Arthur to move to Vegas to be with the family. But no matter where Arthur goes, he's still a thief. I mean, he can steal in Vegas too. So how's that going to stop him from getting in trouble going to Vegas? That's the end of the episode, and this is the end of my review. Thank you so very much for watching. Princess on a Pillow here. Bye.